Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes back with another one, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, watch out for spam, WhatsApp in the comments down below. Feel free to join VIP to be alerted whenever we get in and out of plays. Also, get your free stock from down below as well. Also, hit me up for a 15-minute, 30-minute phone call consultation, full of value, full of gems, change your whole perspective on the market. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, guys, see what's going on, do a quick update on what's happening. So as we know, guys, a fast forward. We already talked about in the previous videos exactly how crypto is about to take over the world. They scared everybody out of crypto. The masses got them in fear with all the FTX, the billionaires dying, and all these other tactics that they did to put people in fear of cryptocurrency. Now they got you in fear. They took over, bought all of it up, and then they're going to make you acquire and buy it back in order to require the goods and services that you want here in America or any other country, because they're trying to be, it's about to be a one world currency, one world government, all this type stuff, guys. That's what they're, in the building blocks of doing now. And America is steady crumbling and unfolding and losing its power day after day after day after day. Leadership is being weakened. So if you don't believe that, if you don't, know what's going on, oh well, and who do I know? I don't know much. It's still a lot. We only know as much as they want us to know. There's so much that's out there. A lot of information being disclosed, especially with TikTok. The major reason why they want to get rid of that, before they could put their narrative and twist on it and they lies. TikTok come with the real raw truth. And like they got you distracted with Trump being getting locked up and all that, but they ain't talking at all on mainstream media how the dominance of the dollar is losing its power. And these other countries are combining together their armies and their finances and their assets and combining as one and becoming very, very powerful. So as we go and take a look at it, guys, we see that oil pops as Dow rallies as the second quarter gets underway, the stock market, on the stock market. So the price of crude oil surged early Monday, pushing the Dow higher and offering a new wrinkle for the investors as an unexpected oil supply cut from OPEC over the weekend shocked the markets to start the second quarter. So shortly after the opening bell Monday, the S&P 500 was up 0.4%. The Dow was just up over 1%. So if we go ahead and take a further look, we see that oil prices are on track for their biggest jump in nearly a year after Saudi-led group of producers said it would cut more than 1 million barrels of daily output starting next month. So as we know, guys, this as well, the Chinese yuan replaces dollar at the most traded currency in Russia. So things is getting out of hand for the U.S. dollar. Chinese yuan has replaced the U.S. dollar at the most traded currency in Russia a year after the invasion of Ukraine led to the slew of Western sanctions against Moscow. The yuan surpassed the dollar in a monthly trading volume in February for the first time, and the difference became more pronounced in March, according to the data compiled by Bloomberg based on daily transactions, reports from the Moscow exchange. I can't, they got the rest of that blurred out. So the dollar slides after weak U.S. economic data. Since World War II, the U.S. dollar has been the most strongest currency, but economic export warns that could soon lose its power, which I believe is going to as well, guys. And that's the thing. People are not taking in consideration that America was them guys, like, with the strongest army, the strongest intelligence systems. Like, we had everything. Like, even though China, these other countries was more advanced in technology as well, but I mean, far as that country, a lot of people wanted to come here. A lot of people wanted to come here. This was the land of the free. Like, it was sweet. It was sweet here. The poor over here wasn't really poor. Like I've been telling you guys in these videos, the poor in the other countries is poor for real. Poor over here in America is luxury, luxurious. So it just was a big difference. Even though everything had its pros and cons, but overall, America's was that country. Now we're about to be ain't shit. So you already know, man. Like, just had to say it like that so you guys really can understand what I mean. But anyways, if we're going to take a look at it too as well, the market, look at some individual stocks and what we got going on here. Bed Bath and Beyond, trash. We knew it was going to be trash, but as we know, like I told you guys, I did believe a pop could happen. But it still could happen. It still could. But I had to get up out of there, go ahead and get rid of my position, let that settle, finish falling, because it's a falling knife right now. Finish falling out. And of course, at these levels, I'm just like, any moment this thing definitely could pop. But as we know, as soon as, you know, the majority get out, they'll let it run a little bit, then it continue to bleed. So if we go and take a look, I did alert the banking play, guys. That's definitely about to heat up for us in the moment. It already ran very nice. Ran and touched the high of what, 1380 today, almost hitting. I mean 1480, 1475, almost hitting $15. They have a resistance at $14.32. That's where it's pissy footing around at right now. As soon as it break through that, it could run back up, test that high today, run through 1520. It could run to 17. Once it gets 17, 18, this thing could really get to 22 quick. I'm not expecting or holding it to get, I'm not holding it all the way to get there. You know, once I'm up 100%, that's already good money. But this definitely could be a crazy return of a play. If they continue to manipulate it, of course, that is going to be different. But I mean, if they theoretically let the market does what it's supposed to do, man. Because this place supposed to do this thing last week. So hopefully, you know, they don't continue to be, you know, have the market that messed up, manipulated to where they don't let it run again. But I'm definitely got my eyes on that, guys. And Tesla, I was going to alert that in VIP, but you see, they think they smart. Let me just tell you guys my thought process and how I think. I seen Tesla over the weekend at 207. I said, yup, bread and butter, easily. Buying that at 207, 208. I'm going to short it all the way back down to the 190s, right? And then on top of that, the news came out that Tesla, I forgot exactly what it was, but the deliveries, something in their news I had read, I can't remember. You guys get what I'm saying. In their news, something just shifted. Basically, the competition is increasing. Tesla is going to be dominant, the king, but they're not going to be able to make the profits and make the crazy progress that they was making before, because they have competitors. That money supply is being split up now. They don't now have that monopoly. Once I seen all that as well, I say, yep, time to dip, Tesla. And I easily want to alert that at 207, would have sold at 194 today, 193, would have made $12 on the dip easily. But if you notice, by the time the market opened this morning, Tesla wasn't even at 207 anymore. It was at $200, and I didn't see the value of buying it for 200 to 193. Like, I want the, you know, I want to buy the best possible point and not buy in the middle. That would have been buying in the middle when I wanted to buy at 207. Then it was at 200 when it opened, so I didn't alert that. But that's what I mean by being more meticulous, waiting for valuable players. Because that would have been, I would let everybody know, like, I'm loading up on this, I'm getting out the 190s, and this is about to be, you know, play for the week. And I would have, sweetheart, see, get up. And that would have been a play for the week, and would have been, you know, done for a couple of days, or however the case may be. But you only need 1 or 2 good plays throughout the week, guys. And that's going to really, you know, that'll keep the real job away. Once you do that for a year, 2 years straight, over time, that your pile of bread, you know, your, what I call it, your firepower just adding up, building up over time, and then you're able to take even bigger positions. You know, that definitely 1 or 2 plays a week will keep the real job away. But don't think about it at the beginning. That's why I got to be meticulous with my word, not telling the people to do away with a job. You definitely got to do this for a year, 2 years straight of consistency, and then, you know, we could talk about that. So you already know what to do. I love you. We out, and God bless you.